How does an understanding of the biblical idea of grace impact my life today? It is so easy for us to separate out what we believe about God in His relationship with us and how we live our daily lives. Grace is one of these areas where if we really understand it, it will impact everything we do. But how? We're going to look at that today. My name is Jeremy Stalnecker, and this is the Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional, and I'm glad to have you joining me today. The Bible has so much to say about grace, of course. If you are a Christian, you're a person of faith, and you understand that throughout Scripture we find the idea, this thread of grace. What is grace in Scripture? Grace is an understanding that our relationship with God is freely offered. We don't have a relationship with God. We can't earn a relationship with God based on our own merit. We can never do enough good things or be good enough to other people or accumulate enough goodwill for God to simply look past our sin and our brokenness. This is the theme of Ephesians chapter 2. In Ephesians chapter 2, we have a starting off point of we're all dead in our sin. But we can be made alive because of what Jesus Christ did for us on the cross. By the time we get to verse number 8, we read these words, Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God. Salvation, understood appropriately, requires clarity around this idea of grace. We do not have the forgiveness of sins. We cannot experience the forgiveness of sins and a reconciliation to God because of us. God, because He loves us, freely offers the gift of salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ. Grace, again, rightly understood, is unmerited favor, something we don't deserve, but something that is freely offered. It is a gift of God. What's interesting is that when we really get a hold of this concept in the Bible and we enter into a relationship with God by faith in Jesus Christ and what He did on the cross, we are deeply entrenched in this understanding of grace. God, it's not about me. God, I'm not coming to you on my own. I'm coming to you because of what Jesus Christ did for me on the cross. What an experience of grace. That is the foundation of salvation. What's interesting to me, though, is when Christians can't take that understanding of grace as it relates to salvation and our relationship with God and extend it to others. Isn't it amazing that we want God, the creator of the universe, to extend grace or unmerited favor to us? Isn't it amazing in our own lives as we go through life, we want people to give us the benefit of the doubt. What are we asking for? We're asking for grace. We're asking for people to give us the benefit of the doubt, to assume good things about us, to assume that when we're not at our best, it's not because we're evil or we're malicious, but because we're having a bad day or something's going on. We want people to extend grace to us. And yet so often what we want from others is justice. If we understand grace from the Bible, understand grace as it relates to salvation, then who is it that we cannot extend grace to? If God the Creator can extend grace to us, who in your family does not deserve grace from you? Who in your workplace, who in the world that you live does not deserve grace, unmerited favor? Be kind. Be gracious. Well, do they deserve it? Probably not. But thankfully, the foundation of grace has nothing to do with whether or not it is deserved. In fact, if it was deserved, it wouldn't be grace. I'm thankful that God extends grace to us, and I want to live a life of extending grace to others. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow for another Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. For more information about the Mighty Oaks Foundation and the work that we do for veterans, active duty service members, and first responders, please visit mightyoaksprograms.org.